Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is my new age Baleno Alpha AGS. I bought this car in the month of October. So the car has completed 2000 kilometers and the first service was also done. So I'm going to review this car. It's a short review, okay? The long term review is yet to come. So I'm going to share my experience with this car in this 2000 kilometers. So I will mainly divide this review between pros and cons. Okay? So the first pro of this car is its looks. It looks fantastic at any given angle. From the front, from the rear, from the sides, at any given angle, the car is definitely a very good looking premium hatchback. As we all know, the Baleno is the king of the premium hatchbacks. The sales figure of the Baleno is always on the top. Okay. This one is accessories. I have fitted this extra accessories in the showroom. So it further adds beauty to the car. So as I told you, this is a very good looking car. The second pro is the headlamp. The headlamps of this car is superb. If you drive this car on the highways, you can definitely feel that power of the LED projector units. So as you can see, this is a LED projector and we got these 3-port DRLs, and these DRLs looks fantastic, man. Looks fantastic. If you see the wait, I will show you. Let me on the car and I will show you the real beauty of the headlights. Okay, let me put it in neutral. Look at the looks of this LED DRLs. It looks fantastic. So if you see the car from the far, you can definitely feel that masculinity. And this LED DRLs adds further beauty of this car. So the second pro is the headlamp cluster, and this is equipped with the LED projector unit. And the indicators are, they are not LEDs, they are just halogen. Okay. And the fog lamps are also, these are LEDs, LED white fog lamp. So it provides beautiful illumination on the highways. At night times you won't feel any type of insufficient illumination. So I have driven cars like Nexon, Honda City, Swift, and even I have driven this Brezza. So the headlamp illumination of this Baleno, new age Baleno, is fantastic, no doubts in it. So the third pro of this car is its brakes. The braking system of this car is superb, man. So I have few situations where I need to apply the panic brake. So at this situation also, the car didn't lose its control. So it's well planted, well grounded. It doesn't felt any type of understeering or any body shakiness. So it is equipped with the front disc and at the rear drum brake. So the third pro is the braking, and the fourth pro of this car is the interiors. As we all know, the 2022 facelift model has received major upgrades in terms of interiors as well as exteriors. As you can see, the interiors of this car is beautifully designed. It feels so premium, and for the price you are paying, and you are getting such a premium looking interiors. This is the 9-inch infotainment system. So the touch response of this infotainment system is awesome. Okay, as you can see, it's so fluid, and it is wirelessly connected to my iPhone. So it has wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The infotainment system is superb, man. No issues with this infotainment system. So no connectivity lost when we are on the maps, or no buggy or laggy whenever you try to scroll the infotainment system. It is so fluid. So the instrument cluster. So the instrument cluster is the analog system. So as you can see, you got this RPM, you got the speedometer and the MID, multi information display in the center. So it displays a plethora of information like average fuel economy, range. So you can scroll to this MID with this layouts. It has got the fuel and driving time, total idle stop time, and this is the total idle fuel save. So it has equipped with this auto stop system. So whenever you stop the car in the traffic signals, it tend to stop automatically. So thus giving the beneficial of saving the fuel. And it has got the clock and motion and torque and power. So when you rev this car, as you can see, those animations are beautifully laid out. Acceleration versus brake, that's it. So right now the fuel efficiency what I am getting in the city with the AC on is 16.5. It's fantastic, man. It's a beautiful engine. The K series engine is always a gem of the machines. And you got this beautiful HUD. Okay, so as you can see, this is heads-up display. So I think you are not able to see clearly, but in person this HUD looks fantastic. So you get a lot of information like at what speed you are traveling, at what RPM the engine is, and the gear, and even the time you can see. So there is no need to take off your eyes from the road to the instrument cluster. So you can definitely feel that what do you call that easiness when you are traveling on the highways, on the roads. So this HUD provides a lot of information to the driver. And the sound system of this car is superb, man, superb. So it is equipped with the RKM's sound system, 6 speakers, 4 speakers on each of the 4 doors, and the 2 tweeters on the front door. So the sound system of this car is fantastic. So as far as my experience with the Nexa is good. The first service has done at 800 kilometers. So it's free of cost. So they charged me for washer fluid. That is around 26 or 28 rupees. I don't remember exactly. So as we all know, Maruti provides superb customer support. So the service is undoubtedly an amazing experience. Being a Nexa product, you can see the premiumness in the service as well. The quality of the exterior part is, it's not that great, but it is definitely improved in the 2022 model. When compared to the previous Baleno, this has gained the weight up to 70 kgs. Okay, so you can definitely feel that whenever you are lifting the bonnet and when you are traveling, so you can feel the difference. So the exterior build quality is improved a lot when compared to the previous Baleno. So those are the pros which I felt in my Baleno. And these mission kit alloy wheels also, they look fantastic. See how beautiful they are. So the alloy wheels comes only in the top end variants. This is the Alpha AGS model. So you get Alpha in manual as well as AGS. So I opted for AGS because of the easy drivability in the city conditions. And one thing I forgot to mention, the AGS system of this car is superb. Seriously, when you are traveling in the when you are traveling in the city conditions, the gear shifts are quick enough, and there is no lag in the gear shift, and there is no rubber band effect unlike you see in the CVT version. The AGS is tuned perfectly for our Indian roads. Kudos to the Maruti Suzuki. And now let's talk about the cons of this car. So far as I observed only few cons. The one is the dashboard noise. So whenever we go through the bad surfaces or rough patches, there are little amount of noise from the dashboard here and there. So I even complained to the service center guys regarding this, and they opened this dashboard partially and they placed some double-sided tape. I don't know what they have done, but still the noise is there. So it irritates you whenever you're going through the bad stretch of roads. So it's not bothersome, but you can definitely feel some uneasiness. So apart from that, everything is fine. The fuel efficiency, what I am getting is close to 70 kilometers, and on the highways I got maximum up to 21 kilometers. So in city, I can say it's between 15 to 17.5 like that. Okay. And the pickup of this car is awesome, man. Awesome. Seriously, the K series engine is excellently designed for our Indian roads. So no engine in the market can beat this K series engine. So that is the only sole reason why everybody is buying the Maruti vehicles. Their engines are built to last. They are robust. They are reliable. They won't break down. You can see there are so many cars like Baleno, Swift, Ertiga, XL6. Even at 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs kilometers also, the engine is robust and rock solid. So the type of refinement and the type of reliability you get in these Maruti engines. So no other brand can match the engine quality of the Maruti. So that is the reason why you see the Maruti is always on the top of the automobile market. The build quality must improve, but it is good enough. Seriously, it is good enough. So whenever you lift the bonnet and when you touch this door panels, you can feel that heaviness. So it is not as light as the previous Baleno. The 2022 Baleno is definitely improved in its exterior build quality. And the major con which I felt was the dashboard noises. So whenever I drive through the rough patches or uneven patches, I tend to hear some sort of irritating noise. So that was the only major concern for me. And nothing other than that, I faced a lot of, most of the cons. And this one is accessory. I got this from the showroom. Sorry. And this one is also accessory, extra accessory. It has got 318 liters of boot space. It is good enough. It is good enough. Under this you have the spare wheel. And this is a spare wheel. The hood is also heavy. You can feel that. I opted for this opalescent red color because this color is very rare to see on the roads. Initially we thought of going to the blue color, but the blue color is being most common everywhere. So we don't want to go for the blue color. So this opalescent red color looks muscular and stylish. So the list of the cars we plan to buy before the Baleno are i20 and Nexon and this. So i20 is ruled out because the present generation i20 has not received major upgrades, even though the sales are very poor. So nowadays we see very few i20s on the road. The sales figure of the i20 is also dropped drastically. So at initial days, I used to think the i20 is a beautiful machine. Initial days means like 2 to 3 years ago. So that was my dream car. So later the Baleno 2022 was released. I fell in love with this car. And the i20, we thought the fuel efficiency of that car is so low. It gives between 12 to 13. One of my friend owns the i20. So he frequently complains about the average of what the car is giving. So it's between 12 to 13 kilometers on the city. So on the highways it is giving 17 to 18. But our main purpose is city driving. So occasionally we go on highway runs, but our main 90% of the times we travel on the city roads. So the fuel efficiency is the major concern for us. So that was the reason we went with this Baleno. And the Nexon. Yes, the Nexon build quality is excellent. Seriously, excellent. It has got the 5-star rating. But the major drawback for me with the Nexon is its engine. The engine is 3-cylinder. It's not that refined. At higher speeds, it is much refined. But at the city speeds, the engine struggles to move. Okay, even the car is so heavy to drive in the city conditions. And that was the reason we ruled out the Nexon also. And even we see a lot of complaints from the Tata customers in the YouTube because of reliability issues in their cars. So there are many complaints I saw on the YouTube. Even I have drawn the Nexon a few number of times on the highways. Definitely on the highway the car is perfectly superb, but in the city driving conditions the car is not that great. So even the clutch travel, the gear shifts, those are not as smooth as the Maruti. My previous car is Chevrolet Beat. The Beat is definitely a very excellent car, We bought that car in the year 2011. Until 2023 we used that car. That car is super machine, man. The reason why we sold that Beat is as we all know, the Chevrolet brand is no more in the India, so it's become very difficult to us to maintain that car, and the spares availability, even the service is a very big concern for us. So we sold that car and bought this new age Baleno. So no doubt Tata cars are definitely robust, at least on the exterior, but in the engine terms, a very big letdown. They are not as refined as Koreans and Japanese engines. The engine produces so much of noise, and personally I felt the Nexon is very heavy to drive in the city roads. The clutch travel is so tight, and the gear shifts are also not that great. So after rolling out all those options, finally we went for this Baleno. No regrets till now. Yes, there are few regrets and few irritating things which I felt in this car. Those are dashboard noises, and that's it, nothing more than that. As you can see, this is the most spacious car in this segment. You can definitely feel that spaciousness at the rear seats. So there are plenty of leg room, and the under thigh support is superb. And these are the seat covers which we installed from the Maruti Nexa. Even these seat covers quality is excellent. In the 2022 model, they introduced these rear AC vents, so no problem of cooling at the rear. The rear seat comfort is excellent. Yes, the improvement part from my side is the quality. I mean, the quality means the interior plastics could have been manufactured with the robust quality. I feel sometimes the plastic clumsiness, and as I reported to you, there are some sort of mild noises from the dashboard whenever we go onto the bad roads, and those are little cons. And other than that, in this 2000 kilometers, I have never felt any type of reliability issues or performance issues with this car. So that's it from my end. So if you have any queries or questions or any information if you want to know from me with for this Baleno, please ping me in the comment section. Bye bye.